Yes, yes, no one likes the icky stuff. Yes, a perfect world. Sounds magical. Ah ha ha! I can hardly stand the wait. And here I thought Mimi's ideal world was a gem-filled pool filled with hunky lifeguards. I do enjoy a good chunking. Well then, I believe I'll head out as well. Ah ha ha! It won't be that easy, oh no. So very nice to meet you, and your mustache. I am Count Bleck's Master of Dimensions, the pleaser of crowds. I am Dimentio. Remember the name well. It would be so very dull if your journey ended so easily. Instead, it ends with magic. Yes, much better. Now you and this robotic guardian can spend some quality time. Yes, quality snack time. When he snacks, on you, for you are the snack. Ciao. And so I arrive, like a sudden windstorm at a kindergarten picnic. Your wish is my command. Besides, this fool sounds like an amusing challenge. And now, if there's nothing else, I'll just be on my way. Ciao, my count. Ah ha ha! Finally you arrive. You don't wear tardiness well. At last, the hero. I know of you from the festival of hair that dances upon your lip. I am a humble servant of Count Bleck, Master of Dimensions, pleaser of crowds. I am Dimentio. It is truly enchanting to finally meet my hapless victims. I have prepared a special morsel of a treat for you. How about some magic? And voila! You are now in Dimension D, a dimension of my own creation. In this mind-bending realm, my attacks are 256 times more potent. I am now far more powerful. I could obliterate you with the raise of an eyebrow. Now we must duel, like two gleaming banjos on a moonlit stoop. Can you pierce this illusion? Your blows are like miniature jackhammers wielded by tiny, angry road workers. How is this possible? This dimension makes me 256 times more powerful. Of course, this was simply an amusement that played out exactly as I planned. Were you amused? That was just an hors d'oeuvre. The next time we meet, you will feast on a deadly 8-course meal. And with that, my diminutive-limbed foe, I must say, ciao. A little more, perhaps? They are strong, but they must be stronger yet to defeat Bleck. I must make sure they can face him when the time comes around at last. And that is how the ruffians managed to best me. They are strong, to be sure. Very strong. Dare I say, they might be strong enough to defy the prophecy. Oh my! That's the first time that morsel of information has touched my ears. Do tell. As you command, Count. Hail Bleck! My, how interesting. Natasha and the Count have such deep conversations. Just what is our dear Count playing at? Ah, well, I'll let him worry about that. I must attend to my own projects. So what you're saying is, the man in green is our minion in training, Mr. L? My, aren't we hot-blooded? Well, I suppose that's to be admired. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got to be on my way as well. Ciao. Salutations, oh chunks. Ah, once again we meet, like two large hairy Vikings on a storm-tossed schooner. Ah, a quadrillion pardons. Far be it from me to be a hindrance. Far be it. As it so happens, I merely have an acquaintance in this land. I was just saying hello. Yes, truly. And I saw you when I thought perhaps my magic can aid in this fight. Ah, rest assured, I'll hardly be underfoot. You fight to your heart's content. Ciao. Well, salutations, oh chunks. How are things, Yes, of course, I understand. Your honor must be satisfied. But, oh chunks, before you let your game be over, humor poor little me for a bit. I have something I rather think you'll enjoy. I do wish you would try it out for me. Oh, it's not the time, Not the time for something that will aid Count Bleck? Ah, it is time to part. Ciao. Ah ha ha! So, at long last you come to play like late sleeping toddlers. Ah, do you not tire of collecting those worn-out, tiresome pure hearts? I'm not violent by nature, you know. I'd prefer to settle this peacefully, in fact. Say, for instance, you wish to go back to your world. I could do that for you. Ah ha ha! So it must be. Shall we begin? My, aren't you plucky? Same fight, same outcome. You are precisely correct. And that is why... Lovely green hat, wouldn't you say? Dear old Chunks. So strong, yet so very dim. A child could learn his attack patterns. As such, I requested a few sprouts from my acquaintance to liven him up a touch. I call the boy O Cabbage. Don't be shy, O Cabbage. Introduce yourself. Ah ha ha! Simply adorable. Now remember, kids, eat your vegetables, grow big. Except in this case, a veggie will eat you. Have fun now. Ciao. Ah ha ha! If they could beat that Malivo Chunks, then they are coming along quite nicely. Perhaps they really are the ones I've waited for all this time. Ah ha ha! I should prepare myself as well. So much to do, so precious little time. Ah ha ha! Hard to stay still when you pine for sweet vengeance, isn't it? The Count's orders are all absolute, completely without exception, yes? We shouldn't even dare to think about a secret sneak attack. Perish the thought. Defeating the hero would please the Count greatly, but we must follow orders. Ah ha ha ha! My, isn't that something? I do believe I should be moving on as well. Ah ha ha! Did they wound your fragile pride, Mr. L? Demolish your robot again? Perhaps that is for the best. You said it yourself. You can't go back to the Count now, so get lost. Such temper! Your nostrils, they flare out like the hood of a hissing cobra. I can't have you around the Count. If I'm rid of you here, I won't be found out, and the others will never find you. Yes, this is my moment to grasp. It is time for you to take your final bow, Mr. L. Shh, don't worry. It won't be so bad, I promise. I'll send those heroes your way soon, just so you have someone to play with. Ciao, Mr. L. The forlorn group of heroes, how they cry. The tears flow like sad chowder. Oh, bad news for you. There is no way in this world to restore the pure heart. Yes, sadly, your hard work was all in vain. Yes, it does. And that's why I decided to give you a consolation prize. It's quite simple. I fulfilled their wishes. I sent them to the next world. You do know who I am, right? I am your enemy, Dimentio. I serve Count Bleck. Well, as pleasant as this has been, I must leave. Ciao.